Hello, Jello. Hello, everyone. No, that's an awful intro. Awful intro. Jello. Hello, Jello. Hello, Jello. Hello, everyone. Yes, just had to come back to Genshin Impact as usual. Well, not as usual. You know what I mean. Just doing dumb stuff with the main character of the game. You know who she is, Zinyan. I totally did not go into the character menu just to read her name just because I forgot her. Totally not. Definitely not. I definitely have a good memory. Let's do our dailies. Oh man. Going. Oh man. Just dealing Lisa raked up back away from work, from awful people in retail, but you know, trying to at least experience Inazuma again. So I have been doing my dailies every other day. I don't really stream the dailies because it's just dailies. Although I have stopped adding the dailies. What is it? Commissions? Like you can now choose random where the commissions are. I've stopped having it on random because I got an Inazuma daily quest, which was insanely hard. That I literally rage quit quite a few times. We literally raged quite a few times where you go against five Shez Naya douchebags with their shields, 2 healing guys who are water, 1 ice guy, 1 geo guy, 1 guy with a shield. You get 5 guys, you need to kill them in 3 minutes. All the water guys are healing everybody, so you can't even like focus on anybody except the healing guys, but they're healing each other. And then there's the ice guy, because you're always getting hit by water, and you're just getting constantly frozen. So, screw that. I do not have high DPS damage, like merge them all into one point with Venti. I'm literally just surviving barely on like level 4 artifacts. There's some level 5s in there, but ugh, that daily quest, awful. That's the only thing I'll say. Just don't put daily quest on Inazuma because you're gonna get insanely hard ones. Don't do Inazuma quests. It's awful Inazuma daily quests. Yeah, I mean, the quests are fine, the normal quests, it's just the daily quests. Don't do the daily quests because you won't get the last primo gems, and that's annoying because that's the main reason why people do daily quests is to get their primo gems every single bit. And I'm not really going to roll on this banner yet. Oh yeah, Expedition Awards. I was trying to figure out what else I was going to do.
Add Astro.
Yeah, the only thing that's really good and why I'm in a good happy mood is I finally, after a year, get into my Balalaka antique into turning it into an actual Balalaka instrument. Oh, 9 more minutes. Ooh, that's pretty specific.
Add Astra.
I don't think I want to wait 9 minutes. After like delaying it, like 2 years ago, before like in December, I was like, oh no, I'll go back here eventually. And then like I didn't bother getting it fixed. And then April 2020 happened, and then everything was on lockdown. So finally, after a year of ease of lockdowns, we finally gonna get a new instrument to be able to be played, because I got the kalimba, got my guitar, and that's pretty much it at the moment. I was trying to get the balaka. Eventually I want to get a bass, but really I just want to try and play every single type of instrument that I really can get my hands on. And at the moment I managed to get a gift from my mother giving me a balalaika, which was probably one of my favorite birthday presents. And the problem is it was like strung up for right-handed guitarists, and it was just like an antique. It like literally was just like old strings that have probably never been changed for like 8 years or something like that. So I'm finally getting it into a proper instrument, hopefully. Yeah, so we were going to Inazuma. My friggin' daily resin's slowly building up. Let's go to Inazuma again. Well, let's get a better party than Luke. Yeah, gonna switch this around. Gonna try and level up people. But keep Jinyan. There we go.
I'm here.
Hey, Chi-Chi. Hey, Chi-Chi! Everyone really hates Chi-Chi for no freaking reason. I have no idea why. She's actually, I think she's like the weakest 5-star at the moment, a lot of people keep saying. I have no idea why. I thought it was Zhongli, but I guess they buffed Zhongli and now Chi-Chi's the worst. Sucks. Everybody has to be a worse, apparently. If there is a winner, there has to be a loser. So, yeah, my main focus was the... still doing the events. Still doing that event thing. Yeah, I guess. Still doing that event. All that other jazz. Finishing off the events, finishing off the main story quests, and then probably my main goal after that is to level up Kazuya. I'm level 60, but I don't have enough. These parts. Got his weapon up to 80. Yeah, so I just need to level up Kazuya. Get a lot of these. So I need to remember those that exist. And get the boss here, I believe. I think it's this boss. Yes, it's this boss. It gives you this as well. Good. Good. Also, where's the quests? Where is the quests? Not these quests. These quests that only have 8 days left. Off beaten path. Yeah. Whatever. Thanks to the clues you brought back to me now, I'll be able to pinpoint location of the rune machines. However, we need to take care of a little problem before we do that. There are some electro anomalies nearby, and they are interfering with your tracking projects. I'll give you a location on these anomalies. Please get rid of them. Just as far as just bring up examples. Firstly, studied and make use of them, and secondly, we're going to. Then secondly, well, we are merchant, of course, and we're going to see if there's any commercial work. Okay. Industries going on. You're giving a proper use. Blah, 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 blah. Like books fees, no way of dodging thunderstorms with ease. That's good for them, I guess. With ease, he doesn't rely on mobility. If so, let's make a commercial route to and from Inazuma much more secure, and we would like more guaranteed efficiency. However, seeing as a secure degree and Shogun's will, such actions may displease him. So, of course, the most direct result of our research is that we can use the age and life of these MLS electrographs and determine the size and origin of electro anomalies. These origins, of course, are targets we're looking for. The ancient mysterious ruining organism. Got a little carried away there. Yes, you did. So did I, apparently. Well then, this is the final stretch. Let's get going. Okay, let's do all these quests. How far away is this quest? Far. Let's navigate these. I need more. I need all the to get all the teleport places. I haven't been in Inazuma since the last time I streamed because I don't want to miss out and go into a random place in Inazuma. Well, that was a lie, because I tried to do the daily quest in Inazuma, I didn't bother picking up anything. Right. So the music change. So this is during the Thunder Zone events, travelers can activate mechanisms, initiate the weaving lightning damage, which must defeat all opponents with a time limit. The weaving lightning has a unique mechanism known as the Nimbus Gem that will release electric pulses to link up with characters who are electro. Characters will gain various buffs depending on the number of Nimbus Gems they are linked to. Linked Nimbus Gems are active. Continuous charge, rate generation, links to Nimbus Gems. And all characters in the party deal increased damage. V-Link Nimbus gems hitting opponents with normal attacks, plunging attacks. Let's release a shockwave. Okay, so just collect all the things. Okay, so just stay in the middle and you get a lot of buffs.
By royal decree, Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Okay, so these need to always be attached to. All three of them, they do a lot of damage. Gotcha.
Power core! Air it up! Shiver!
Orders given. Orders received. Rise.
How close are these? Thanks God for range attacks. Make that official. That's quest done. So complete the weaving challenge one time. So what's the maximum time we need to do it? How many times? Deal shockwave damage. Just at least complete it 10 times. Okay. Cool. Can do. Let's try and do that. And then I think the other ones unlocked to try and get the gem. Then unlock Beto, even though I have Beto, but it's always good to have a constellation of Beto. And something nice. That exists. Need to do that one. But I need to do this one first. Let's do this one first. My fan's not loud. I keep hearing it buzzing in there. Could not be loud. Voice noise cancelling should be good. All the way over here. I'm just gonna put it on like the piece of paper so it does like noise on my table. There we go. That's not as irritating. I like how that was like the thing that my partner did, where he gave me this desk fan because it was making too much noise, and the way to stop making it not have noise is to just have it on a piece of paper and it gets less noise. Oh, I haven't fought this guy yet. I haven't actually fought this guy on the field yet.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Can't, where is it? Is it always... At least it's going into melee this time. I have no idea why I got hit that. Because of these things. On the floor. Like I said, I haven't conquered this guy on the field, but it just seems to be the lightning version of the gas can. Kinda meh. Alright, unlock. Yes. So, whatever. I'll just skip that. Deal damage using suckers 20 times. Defeat a total of 30 opponents while linked to 2 Nimbus gems. Ooh. Well, I hope I get a lot more monsters because I'm only getting like 1 per go. Where is it? This one again? This one be quicker here. Probably would have been quicker on the top. But whatevs. Jing can deal with it. I like how that's like, oh yeah, Jing can deal with it. Like, do you have anything that helps exploring? No. Probably gonna drown because I ran too much. Not going into the water. Just. I'll get you guys later. Oh. That's that samurai quest from before. Oh well. Another test subject, another test subject. You're open, you're open.
Midnight
Yes, guys.
Phantasmagoria.
Help if they're close enough. But, yep, seems to be just using Fischl with her really fast auto attacks. It's really good.
Oz, reveal myself. You can't run. Punish him.
Get out of range. The noise.
Sacred
Oh, I
name.
need to heal.
Fortune preserver. Go.
No rest for the wicked.
Hey, try to feel the beat. Like royal
Tanky
decree.
damage? Jeez.
Shiver.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Phantasmagoria. Should be it. There we go. Jeez. It's like getting a lot more monsters now. That should have been another one. Yeah. 15 opponents, yeah, because that was literally all of them. And 40 damage. And this. And a lot more of this. I need to at least keep some for Beto. God damn it. It's annoying. Okay, just need to do it 7 more times. Hope that's not really, really boring. That's Inazuma. I like how a lot of people I've been checking on Twitter talking about Inazuma. They feel really overwhelmed. And I think that's a downside. I think that's in the first area, you kind of got slowly introduced to Mondstadt and only slowly increased the map. And I think Luya did the exact same thing. It wasn't really kind of open. It wasn't that open. I mean, I don't think it was that open. I don't think Luya was that open. How much damage do I do? That's the problem with shield guys.
As you wish, maid Fräulein.
There's fire everywhere. To get another one? Oh, heal. I like how like most big commenters always talk about. Most commenters I've seen on Reddit. It's like, oh, why do you need a healer? It's like, yeah. So you don't have to waste healing items.
Reveal thyself.
I'll just kill them fast enough and then spawn at a thing. Spawn at a full heal thing.
Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
Oh, you need to keep this
Feel the
alive.
beat.
I just realised that this is also a defense mission.
Wheel of life.
Shadow Raven. Black Knight fall.
I don't know, I think the healer is just always as good in general.
By royal decree.
No idea why people just be like, okay, healer. I guess it's a waste of a slot. But in like every single co-op situation, I've always experienced the fact that you really do need a healer, man. You kind of do need a healer. Every single time there's like a co-op, it's like, you need a healer, man. Why this healers? I'm gonna heal up. Just do this, I guess. Still a thing to have in the party, so you don't have to deal with making so much food. What the crap is this? It's up here. Okay. I need to, like, just explore it. Just explore in Inazuma, get more of the things for Kazuya. I'll do that afterwards. After this event thing, then I can just... I think that's probably what it is. It's just, you're kind of overwhelmed just doing this event. Probably just made it really slow. Just, like, get people to explore it. I guess that happened on the first few days, but... it was working. Okay.
Oz, reveal thyself. Feel the beat.
Wow, we completely dodged that. That's a bit dirty. It's not like silly. Because I still don't do that much damage, really, realistically. Like, I can't believe when I first played this, streamed this, I had such trouble dealing with these guys in the first quest. Where are you? There you are. You healed? I'd be healed.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
I'd be healed. Where is he? Stop doing that. I guess I did eat it. Thanks.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Don't mind like that visual. Come on. Should not there. There we go. Good. I'm hoping... Yeah, there we go. I don't have to deal with the 30 now. It's just... Complete it 5 more times now. That's it. Good. And then we can do the automaton fight. And kill this guy. That'll be a fun boss. That'll be at least a fun boss to deal with. At least I love the fact that they just added so many good like bosses and so many more unique places, unique people, and unique things. And I should zoom out more. Like I think I went up there. Didn't I go up there on the first one? Yeah. That was like the first thing I did. It was just climb up that hill because that's what I wanted to end the stream on. Like, oh, okay, let's get up this hill. Oh, they got everything. Such a good place. The only problem is, yeah, it's kind of overwhelming. That thing. Where is it? It's over here. Really? Okay. Let's just get this then. Let's go to top left. I don't know why. That's on the opposite side. I mean, there must have been a teleport spot, but it's not really. Let's try and get to this thing. Because I don't think I've opened this one up yet. For the flying thing. What? 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 He caught me in midair. Yes, I know. What, do I need to do the main crisis to get this friggin' thing away? I mean, I can just go here. Can't I just swim across? I'm gonna drown, that's the problem. I need to do an ice path. I think... Oh, come on. Game. Game? There we go. Ice path? Can I even ice path here? Yes.
Judgment.
Orders given. Orders received. Life goes on.
You can't run.
Is that even a good ice path?
Judgment.
And there's a thing over there, I've noticed. Oh, get back on. And it's gone. Yes, I'm swimming all the way there then. Oh, nope. Can't swim all the way over there then. I've escaped! I have escaped! I've escaped! I've escaped, I know. I need to get the main letter from the main quest. But I've escaped. I've escaped. I can use the teleports. I can go on a boat. Come on. Come on. Let's just open up this one. All the foxes just hanging out. Having a good time. Let's get some seagrass. Because I've also bought the plot of land stuff from the teapot area. Why? Don't care about you guys.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
I literally just need to do this 5 more times and I did it so quickly and now I'm wasting like probably all of the time that I've already done from all the other event quests. Just to even get to this other event quest. Where's my boat? Thank you. Get the Sealy then. You really want me to get the Sealy? Because apparently it unlocks this. So I've done this Sealy, so I need to find the other 2 Sealies, which is over there. And here, probably. Yeah, I see you. Hello? Sealy. Spirit. And then you get this thing, and then probably like a faster way to get there. But a chest. Nice. 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 Anyway, Jinyan. Jinyan's the best character in the game. I don't know why she's the worst chosen character in the Spiral Abyss. I'm just gonna talk to people. I'm gonna talk to people, by the way. I'm gonna talk to people. F you. You know? For not liking Jinyan. Am I stuck? I hope not. I hoped I wasn't stuck there. I hope I wasn't stuck there. Did I turn off the music from this intro? Yes, I did. Good. Because I think that was the reason, maybe? Question mark? That my motherboard freezes when I'm streaming? Because I thought I fixed it, and I had like a 6-hour stream, and that, I presume that was like, oh hey, I'm fixed. But then I had like a 4-hour stream, and then it froze on me. So again, Task Manager's up on the other screen, and I'm just staring at my memory. I could have just went here. Because I have to go around. It might have been quicker going around this way. It probably would have just been quicker just getting this. I'm a dumbass. Dumb. Yeah, but that guy's there and he's a douchebag. Screw that guy. Screw you. Can't aim at him properly. So yeah, pretty much surviving through retail as usual in my normal job. Literally, I'm a person who teaches people to use self-service machines and quote-unquote by customers like, oh, you're teaching us to do your job and just end up replacing you. And I'm like, I don't care. Literally, retail jobs like that should be like run by monkeys. Like literal monkeys. Because it's that simple and that's like brain dead annoyance, and it's just the only annoyance part is just dealing with customers constantly. Just constantly. Why is there a teleport here? Oh, it's underwater. Yeah, I see you. I see you there. There's like a hole over there. But you're dealing with customers constantly. If I don't come off this and I just get like, hey, what are you doing out of it in Inazuma? Like I don't actually do anything. It's not like a teleport point. But yeah, it's like the second I was being taught, because I did retail and I was on the tills with dealing with people, and then retail upgraded a bit, like retail leveled up and got self-service machines, and it's like been the main focus of the shop, where it literally is just like there's self-service machines, and there's gonna be like one person, maybe two, on the normal tills, and then sometimes when it's not busy at all, that those people on the tills are just gone until I ring up a bell. But people for past 5 years have been teaching people just like, hey, this is what's going to change, this is what's going to happen, retail's going to be more and more automatic. That's just what it is. It's literally the banker situation. Like before, there was like 80 bazillion bankers at the register to give you money at a quick response, and that's how they dealt with it until the automatic transaction machine was invented. The ATM was invented, and you know, probably people complained back when they were first invented, but it was a quality of life insurance. It was definitely a quality of life, absolutely 100% quality of life. And now there's like only one banker at the bank checkout. I'm gonna mark this one because I'm probably gonna forget all the key unlocks, so I'm gonna mark this one. Oh, and hey, I just noticed that it was like 100 the maximum, now it's 150 the marker thing. So yeah, now it's 150. Used to be 99 actually. I think it was only 99 before. So good, I'm glad they upgraded that. But it's the same situation, like I said. The bankers are being replaced by the machines. Oh. Hello again. You can see it's back up. 150 to 99 actually. I think it was only 99 before. So good, I'm glad they upgraded that. But it's the same situation, like I said. The bankers are being replaced by the machines. Oh. Hello again. Oh, there we go. I'm back up now. But yeah, I'm probably going to increase my microphone because I am so quiet on my stream. Hello! I don't know why I'm so quiet on my stream. I'm sorry for complaining. I sound like a complete jackass on the stream I just watched now. Like a complete absolute jackass, so I really apologize. I am kind of just like a rambling buffoon. I really am just like, I used to be a nice person and then retail changed me. Like it's that type of damaging mentality. And then like I really am just like, you know, LGBT, left wing, really just like helpful to charities and disabilities. The only problem is it's like it's very hard to actually show that when I work like retail and I'm just dealing with the worst of the worst. I'm dealing with the worst of the worst, and you'd think I just need to escape this country. I think it really is just trying to escape this like really dead country. The UK is just so dead. Country is a really dead country. Dun 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 dun. Jeez, she almost died. This is like, it really is just like the whole situation of like, you just refuse. Like I mentioned this before in a previous stream about how just refusing the existence of homeless people, and it's actually just experiment with it in a city. Just experiment with a city to try and get homeless people off the streets, and then realize that it isn't that more expensive than just wasting your police's time. Are you done? This guy is so evil. Dun, 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 dun. Like I was just like mentioning like not being evil, killing these villagers. I like the lore aspect, the fact that monsters are from oh, what is that plot area in I can forget, but like the monsters are humans from another time. And like we're the evil ones, pretty much. That plot point is definitely going to go through, but yeah. Back to what I was saying before about the whole retail situation. It's just, retail is just going to have all these self-service machines, and it's just a very annoying part of, like, especially British culture, British old people culture, where they're just like, no, we want to be back to the normal, and that's literally the main reason why the B word happened, because there's so many people. The problem is, what I predict the whole situation is going to happen is that this country is already going to have a brain drain situation. A brain drain is when it's like all the smart people literally leave to work into another country. So most of the time we have to import our doctors. Most of our doctors are from other countries. Most of our specialists are from other countries because we have to import them. And the only way that we validate the import is like, oh hey, we're a first world country. But eventually it's going to be a situation where it's going to happen with like what happened with Japan, where in Japan there's literally just a large amount of people who just straight up just have towns that are just abandoned, just straight up abandoned. And I think that's what's going to happen in the UK. And it's not going to happen like very quickly. It's going to happen at least for the next, like in 50 years time, there'll definitely be at least one ghost city in the UK. Or ghost town, pretty much. Because nobody wants to, you know, live on like Isle of Wight or something like that, or something like really obscure and out of place. But I definitely think that's what's going to happen. Like the age of people are just not going to care about living in the countryside, and eventually their politics will then officially shift because there's way too many gerrymandering in our country with just people just, you know, the majority of voter people is like, oh, countryside blue, and then like this tiny little left-wing red. No, countries, yeah, because in our country it's the opposite way around. It's blue for conservatives, red as Labour as the left wing, or as left wing as possible, as we can get in this country. Oh no, not this guy. It's just this one guy. I wonder if I can just shoot him off the cliff. But I think that's what's going to happen in the UK. It's going to be having a similar situation that Japan had, which is, wait a minute, everyone's leaving this country. And that's literally what happens. Like, most of the people that I know who used to live in the UK now live in somewhere else. Some of my family live somewhere else.
Sacred name.
And it's just what's going to happen. I'm concentrating on this one. One minute to get it killed, and he's only half health. That's because I'm not getting the last guy.
Reveal thyself.
There we go. That's probably would help.
Wheel of life.
Come on, Rosaria. Rosaria. Oh, I need the thing. Where is it? It's right over here. 30 seconds. Come on. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, that's easy. Should be okay. This wasn't connected to all three of the things. My own fault. But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen in this country. It's just a slow brain drain followed by like people just not wanting to live in the countryside anymore. Like, because it's Japan and the UK are very similar in some ways. You know, difference is that Japan just like has like some mentality of like imperialism. Same with the UK, but at least in Japan they've understood that, hey, technology probably really good. Like I haven't seen a vending machine in this country and where I live in like so long. I haven't seen a vending machine Like the only places I see the vending machine is in the train stations, and the only reason why they have the vending machines is because
Work hard
it's
and live
behind
each day
a
to the
paid
fullest.
gate to even get to the vending
That is what
machine.
life in Mondstadt is all about.
So because you have to get to the train, so it's in the train station, so it can be easily monitored and easily stuff. You can't have a random vending machine out in the middle of nowhere in the UK. It's gonna get freaking carried off and broken into bits, and it's like all the items are just gonna be stolen. Like, you can't do that in the UK. The UK is just a terrible mess. It's an absolute terrible situation. Like, even though, like, it definitely was just, like, this whole shift of, like, hate. Whatever. I'm not talking about politics anymore. But yeah, this. But man, I would love to have a vending machine pizza. Shaking my head. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. That's gonna taste awful. But hey, the idea is there. And the fact that it's there and it's making a profit and the government's like super okay with that just validates the fact that, hey, they must be doing something right.
By royal decree.
So, you know, there is like downsides to Japan, of course, but not as many as the UK. Like, fuck the UK. Like, there's so many like situational tiny bits where it's like, oh yeah, doing taxes in the UK is better. Yeah, I get it. That's good. That's good. But that's one thing. Paperwork is the banking is better. Yeah. All they need to do is just fix those things.
Feel thyself.
That's it. And then it's better than the UK. It's like, come on. That's all they need to do is step up their game with that, and eventually they will. Like, what's this country gonna do? Like, I think the only thing that this country's gonna do that's like gonna be like, oh, wow, game changer is just get rid of daylight savings time. 'Cause nobody cares about daylight savings time. But because of this whole imperialism and type of like conservatism, like need to keep the old ways, that's probably not gonna happen. Especially with like so many just old people in this country. Screw people, screw everybody. I actually became very, very misanthropic because of retail. Like I said, like retail really is just there. Dealing with the worst people of the worst. It's like dealing with the worst of the worst and people on their bad moods. You just get the forefront of it. And then also me being very introverted. I really don't want to talk to retail people that much. So why? And plus, oh man, there's something I've noticed when I'm working with retail. When I actually do talk to people, it's like talking to people who just want to talk to themselves. So they talk to me, and then they say something, and then I say something that's like on the like similar, but it's like just me. But then they interrupt me halfway through what I'm saying, just continue saying what they want to say. So it really is just them wanting to just talk to themselves, but then have somebody listening. And it's just, that's one of the main reasons why I kind of just gave up on talking to people, especially in retail. Just gave up on talking to people in retail because it's just one-sided. And yeah, I get it, it's one-sided now, but that's only because there's like no viewers watching this. So I need to constantly keep talking.
I'm sure the good people
I need to constantly keep talking to make it so, like, you know, when people join in, it's interesting. Oh, this person's talking. He's talking about interesting things. He's talking about politics and stuff like that. And hard, awful work in the real world. You know, maybe I'll just stick around. But the difference is like, I'm just trying to do that for the sake of recording a video. For them, it's just like, oh hey, I want to talk to you. Well, actually no, I don't want to actually talk to you. I just want to talk to myself. Mentality. Oh god, it's one of these guys here. They're gonna be annoying to deal with. Just hate these shield guys because it's just like you need to be prepared for them to even have this. Yeah, good. He didn't pull up the shield. And then when they pull up the shield, it's just like you know, they take chip damage. It's not like the cryo. It's not like the slimes where they don't take any chip damage when they have their full shield up. They at least take chip damage when the shield is up. But you need to be prepared for their elements, and most people don't really have like all different elements in their team. They're just gonna have fun with like some certain characters, especially out in the world. Out in the world, nobody's gonna be like, I need to make sure I have the perfect team at 100% of the time, 24/7. No one's gonna do that. So whenever you just find them on the field and you don't have the right element to deal with them, you're gonna have like a 5-minute fight just dealing with them. Crap. Past like 30 minutes? It's probably past like 30 minutes. It's fine. Steal their BS, you know? Just the Fatuis are so much. Ugh. Dealing with their shields. At least with these guys, they just have like samurai and they have certain elements. They don't have annoying ass shields that you have to deal with. Hey, are you dead? Oh, I need to. There we go. Nice. Brush that hair. She's wonderful hair. Official. Wonderful, wonderful hair. How many have you ever done now? 2 more times, and we can continue this. So yeah, screw retail. End of the story. I'm glad that most things in retail is being changed into automatic. Because it's good. That's smart. Why would it not be? Why would making something more easier to deal with? Yes, I get it. It's a new thing to learn. Oh, where's the barcode? Barcodes were invented, like, how many years ago? Like, decades ago. Barcodes were invented decades ago. If you don't understand the concept of what a barcode is, or a barcode scanner, you did not grow up with those barcode scanner toys that people were dealing with back in, like, I don't know, the late 90s. That was a weird situation with barcode scanners. Dealer. You know, that's probably where I learned how to scan a barcode with a toy. And that was kind of interesting because you scan a barcode and then it will give you a random monster in your Tamagotchi type of thing. That was a fun experience. And it taught me about barcode scanning because it was preparing me for the future. Straight up preparing you for the future. Really, really sad. They kind of, friggin' boomers predicted where we would all go. Working behind a counter. And a sadistic thing to do. But hey, if you're like in your 40s and you don't know what a barcode is, just, you know, expire, please. Like, expire. That's all I say. You don't know what a barcode is. You don't know if that's like, oh hey, do I scan this here? Yeah. And then you don't get it. That's also an annoying part, is that you teach them 5 times and they still don't get it. It's like, come on. It's not that hard. It's a barcode on the item. And then it goes onto a scale, which is something that was invented thousands of years ago. Yeah, it looks different, but it's still a scale to weigh items. Like how I couldn't change because the hitbox. That's the annoying part of playing this, changing characters in this game. So if your character's too close to something that's like higher up, like something that's blocking the height of the character, and then you try to change to a character that's taller, it won't allow you. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, character switching. Oh, that was cooldown. I don't know what I was talking about then. Oh well.
Life goes on.
Let's give Visual some health. Where's the last one? Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I really need to add a mute button. So I don't have to like experience sneezes and coughs. Burps, that'll be the worst one. I would hate to have my burp on stream, on record. That would just make me like cringe forever. that the last one? Don't think that was the last one. Sorry, I was distracted. I have one more. Yeah, this is the last one. This is the first one.
By royal decree.
Should be easy.
Go.
Amp it up.
Okay. There is it. There it is. Yeah, it's been okay.
Lights out.
Definitely a lot less exploring Inazuma, more like doing quests in Inazuma, which is okay.
No rest for the wicked, as you wish.
No
sweet
rest for the
Fräulein.
wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got one little fight and my mom gets scared. I don't know why I combine that song. That's such a weird song that I always find weirdly combinable. The Ain't No Rest for the Wicked song, which was in Borderlands, I think? One of the Borderlands outro songs. And then Prince of Bel-Air. Like, for some strange reason, in my mind, that's a good combination of a song. Because it goes, Ain't no rest for the wicked, money don't grow on trees. I got one little fight and my mom got scared. And it's like, it just melds for some strange reason in my mind. It's very weird. I don't know. I think there's something wrong with me. Although I get that a lot from just like listening to like Neil Sisagari, you know, aka Lemon Demon. Come on, let's do this. Let's hope, as it's completely screwed over my ability to get onto a boat and onto shore. Because that'll be really annoying. Absolutely annoying. Peek, peek, peek. Peek, peek, peek. Na, 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 na. I forgot to do that. I should have increased my microphone volume on computer. I don't know how to change my audio levels again. I've already kind of screwed up a few things. So I just get my ability to press my microphone button. I forget what my microphone is. My microphone... Yeah, I forgot what my microphone is. I bought it a long time ago. But it's still a good mic. It's not like a cheap mic. It's an actual proper boom mic with filters and everything. Like how that's the selling point. I was like, hey, it's got filters on it. It's got filters. It's like, that's not really something to have a sell point. Let me just close everything. Yeah, well, looks like we finally located our target. Great, guess I can go back to the ship and get some sleep. What? You're gonna leave just like that? Of course not. We're so close. Let's head out right now and capture ourselves a ruin machine. Huh. And here, Paimon thought we were going to return to the ship. So, well, never mind. Let's follow her. Let's go. Let's go to the ruins. Right here. Right on. Right there. Right on. Let's get this teleportation. Still need to get more of those weird crystal things for Kazuha. What are they called? Where's Kazuha? Yeah, sea Gandoderma. Ganoderma. Ain't no rest for the wicked. This money does not grow on trees. Ah. Hey, speak of the devil. Yes, let's collect all these as much as possible. Probably a good place to start collecting them, just following the shoreline. I don't see any more though. Just one over here. One over here. 1.5. Get some seaweed, seagrass. Okay. This is the place to think that there would be underground ruins here too. Gulp. Good. I think you can get sued. You can get copyright claim for doing that. anything like Disney themes just now. I definitely sense that they're going crazy now, because I definitely think that Disney's gonna like increase the copyright for Mickey Mouse, even though it's going to expire in 1 year, but it's not. It's not. We all know that. We all know that what Disney's going to do is going to be insanely money grubby again, and not allow Mickey Mouse to be free for public use. It's going to be like some loophole. It's like, oh yeah, you can totally do this, but we're going to like plaster the Disney logo on top of him now. Like, I think like Mickey Mouse is just gonna have like the logo just literally on his chest in the next year. And it's like, oh hey, the logo's new, so you can't copyright Mickey Mouse. That's a new design. Yeah, well, that's probably what they're gonna do. They're probably just gonna redesign Mickey Mouse, and that's gonna be the copyright. So they're gonna copyright claim that Mickey Mouse right there. But old Mickey Mouse is like, yeah, you can have him. You can have black and white Mickey Mouse. But yeah, Disney's definitely cracking down a lot of things recently, solely because I think that's it. The Mickey Mouse situation is going to happen next year, where they have like 10 bajillion lawyers that's going to like, yeah, but what about this? We're going to expand the copyright claim by at least another 100 years again. It's like, ugh. I don't know. I get off the boat, so this ruinage as well. Quite a sight. Really, Pyro doesn't think so. Yeah, it just looks like another one of those gates from every single event. I like the one with the stairs that kind of leads up quite high up here. That was a fun one. I like those stairs. But now they just kind of just added tiny stairs. It's like, no. Stairs. Need more stairs. Stairs are the best. Need more stairs. Chat disconnect. Ugh, doesn't matter. Everything goes wrong. I always keep thinking that maybe I should like stream on both YouTube and Twitch, and so I can get like a following. Because, you know, at the moment it's like, oh hey, random guy, subscribe to me. Please watch my stuff. It's like, oh, one of those people, sub for sub. It's alright. They're okay. Not dissing anyone who does that. It's just kind of obvious. That's the first viewers you get. It's like, oh hey, I'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to me. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I guess he's kind of useless. Muzzin. Didn't you tell me anything about the ruins? Just unless these ruins be related to the great disaster that occurred 500 years ago. Oh, okay, so it's one of those bosses. No terror is a suture after all. Yeah, hey, there's a thing up there. Yeah. Quest. Let's just do the quest first, and then properly explore Inazuma. Need to do this. Recommended party 90. Starts. Let's just do it solo, and then maybe I might do a proper one. Yeah, let's just have this. It's the worst that could happen. Probably just going to be a boss. During the Thunderzone event, travelers may challenge the automaton front domain. Defeat the potential machinery to obtain precious fundamentals. Mechanisms such as thunder dwellings and nimbus gems will appear within its name. Use them wisely to defeat your opponent more easily. Okay. Defeat the mechanical array. 91. So yeah, let's do this boss. Don't focus on this boss, I guess. I'm doing like no damage, and that is dodgeable. Okay. That's just dodgeable. That's just him coming down on the ground. Say tracking laser. Seems okay.
box of Adepti
That's
tricks.
new. Can I just get this, please? I can charge this up.
Can't run. Judgment.
No, they don't have health. Just random things. Need to kill these guys first. Okay. Good to know.
Oz, reveal thyself.
And then that's enough of this, but I want to have this first.
I summon thee. Tundra.
Cool.
Guys,
How many times do I have to defeat this boss though? That's the problem.
faster.
Feel the beat.
So yeah, that's okay. Let's dodge that.
Lights out.
It's okay. It's an okay boss. I can't like it. I like the
By
gimmick.
royal decree.
It's definitely a gimmick though. That's the problem with some of these bosses. They just kind of gimmick focused. What do you expect from a kind of free game? I say kind of because they got a lot of money from this game. Definitely a lot more if they like. Man, imagine if this game was like just paid for by just like. Like you have to just pay for it for like 30 quid.
Feel the beat.
But it's definitely killing these guys first. The problem is it's very hard to actually get all three of the boss from here.
Go. Orders given. Orders received.
I guess they move, that looks it. That definitely moves.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Come on, let's get him down. There we go.
Oz, reveal thyself.
You can do it. Get all the damage as much as possible. I hope there's not like a timed one. Oh, that'll be awful. That's the thing, I can easily defeat these bosses, but man, if you add a timer, I'm like, I hate you. You just add a timer into any of the fights, I'm just like, God damn it. Gosh dang it.
No rest.
Guys,
It just adds like a Y complexity to it. It's like, oh hey, DPS race. It's like, nobody likes DPS races. Even in like WoW when I played like MMOs. When I played the MMOs like Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 11, nobody liked DPS races. Nobody liked DPS races. It was the dumbest idea. Oh hey, you need to beat this boss. It's a DPS race, and then it's like you just don't have enough damage. It's like, well, guess you can't defeat the boss then. It's like, wait, why? Why? I like how it's these parts of the machine. That's pretty interesting. Just come closer. That's all I'm asking for you. I can do a lot of damage with you. They're not doing any damage to this thing. I don't think it's dying. I don't think it's gonna die at all. It's this thing I need to get the damage done on. No, it just keeps running away.
Like opening box of Adepti tricks.
I can't even do like the buff damage thing that these things are giving me.
Okay, faster. Life goes on.
Life goes on. Oh crap. It's like me do tons of damage to you. Stand still, let me do tons of damage to you.
Feel the beat. Dost thou wish to witness my true power? By royal decree. Hit. Tuh. 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 Huh. Huh.
There we go, at least I can do damage again. Normally.
Shred till I'm dead.
I'll just pass out of that.
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Power cord.
Come on, we can deal with this boss. This boss is finally easy.
Oz, reveal thyself.
But then the second at a time, I was like, oh, I can't defeat this boss ever.
You can't run.
Lights out.
Beat
Wings
Sal.
of darkness. Come, sever night from day. Feel the beat.
Oh, come on, no. You were almost dead.
By royal.
That's annoying. It's time based and not HP based. And it changes spawns.
Things are getting interesting.
Go.
I don't know why this like takes no damage. Like interesting mechanic, but do I really have to do this multiple times? I just realized. Oh, got what? 300? Oh, yeah, I have to do this multiple times because I need 1,000, I think. Exit, please. I hope I don't need like 1,000 just to get beta. And then the stuff you get from the shop. Let's turn the light on. It's getting dark now. It's getting like, what time is it? It's like 8. Yeah, it's getting dark. It's fine. It's fine. To anything any can do, it's just get that with rewards. Cool. So that's the thing. So you just fight that guy multiple times. Fantastic. How much do I need to get for beta? 1,000. Hope that sigh came through the microphone because it was indeed a sigh. I'm tempted just to play it online. Let's play co-op, I guess. Even though I am a loner. I guess that's why Chi-Chi isn't good for all that, because it's... Because it literally is just like, you have a heal that's only on your character. So it's not good for co-op. But yeah, okay, sure. Let's do online play. Deal with this shit. da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ooh, I like that music. That music's pretty good. Anyway, let's join these people. Make it a lot quicker. I don't have any healing though. Yeah, but that's,
Let's light it up! Pyrotechnic!
Listen.
Power cord! Amp it up! Adventure time! Let's light it up! Off we go! Light it up! Let's light it up! Time to rock!
down to rock. Yeah, so I don't know why I always stopped talking now. My brain went dead for a little while.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Oh, someone died.
We go!
Does it matter really? Like, isn't there like a cooldown?
Amp it up!
Miss.
Adventure time!
Miss.
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
Xing Yan, man. Doing all the damage. Not getting hurt at all.
Adventure time!
I'm not just getting hurt at all, so. Should just be bothering next time.
Let's light it up! Try to again! Adventure!
There's the one that needs to do damage.
Pyrotechnic!
So you always have the quick thing.
Why do they never miss?
Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? There we go. Good old Ginyu.
Let's light it up!
Nice. Nice. Number of times. It's paralyzed. Aim and obliterate. Thank you. That's nice. At least that makes it quicker. So much more quicker. So I'm just gonna do that like, I don't know, 5 times.
Be all sorts of bad if my guitar got wet.
Okay.
Feel the beats!
Oh. Damn it. No. Whatever. Ginyu. Xinyan. Just good stuff. Is my sword level? No, it's level 80. I should probably level that one up. It's today as well. Maybe. Maybe I'll do that. Need some of these, but I can just craft these. I think I've got a lot of the lower level ends. Just need to get these, which is just annoying. The good 5-star crafting material. Try and get to level 80. And I think she'll be pretty good. I need to just give a healing item in these fights because you don't really need a healer. That's probably why it's like, you don't need a healer. Yeah, I guess in those situations, but because everyone's just like doing insane amount of damage in one go. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? got a boyfriend. Does it kiss you? I think that's the words. Resources. No, my resource. Gain entrance. How do I gain entrance? You need to invite me. There we go. There we go. That's how you do it. Level 80. Main character? Traveler? She lightning? She is Animo. She is Animo. The animist Animo. Nice. It's kind of just easy to dodge. Level 60 as well, so it's good advantage for. There's it. There's one that needs help. Nice, that's a lot of damage. Nice. We saw we co-opted. Yep, pretty much. And then yeah, let's try again. That was a fast one. Let's keep doing that until I guess get 10 bajillion. Just get all the things. Some of you need some health, but that's fine. Oh yeah, but she's like the character that dies quickly. There's one. That's over there. Wasted that.
As one with wind and
Wow. She did a lot of damage. She did 13k damage on her. What's her name again? I forget the character's name. Because I skipped that character and I really regret skipping that character because I love fire characters. I really love fire characters, but I ended up skipping that one for some reason. It was submerged already. Ah, this one's nice to look at beacon. Looks like I can't even get it now. Nice. All the damage. Damage dealt to protection for Mirae. Wow, that's a lot of damage. We're getting a lot for this. I need to double check if I'm not like getting scammed, not getting enough. All that, I felt that for that one.
Oh, remember?
Feel the beat.
Nice. I'm not talking at all now, jeez. Just trying to concentrate. Where the crap is the other one? Where'd she go?
Amp it up. Power Texas.
I have to wait until they come from res back. It's gonna take a long time to see if we can get it unres. Man, where's all my damage? It's because I don't have any damage. I don't know how people can get those crazy amounts of damage.
Windblade. Prepare to be blown away. Windblade.
Power cord.
No, I've lost my.
Feel the beat. Try till I'm dead. Power cord.
Take a while to see him kill us. I think you can like have a res.
Amp it up.
Windblade.
That's the annoying part.
Feel the beat.
Windblade.
There we go. We managed it, I guess. We managed it. It's just that I have no damage, and the person's obviously winning. Is this one here?
One with me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Into the wind.
Blew him in the wind. He really blew him. No. I realize you find that character so easily. Nice. Yep, we're getting it every single time. Well, this is pretty fun. It just makes the boss so much more easy to deal with. Like I did it solo, it was fine. It's a unique boss that breaks off its parts to deal damage to you. Like no damage. 400, 400. Other guys are doing like. Where is it?
One with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Ambush attempts? Deal damage to physical machinery. Yeah. So I'm getting 300 each time. Yeah, I think I've already done it. Yep. 2,200 crystals already. Yeah, at least I'm getting it. Yeah, but this is like the proof, the fact that I really just need...
Wind strider.
I really just need to upgrade my artifacts to get better artifacts.
Win it! Be gone!
Into the wind.
Windblade!
I like just have that one a lot of damage that's the initial hit on my Q. So I only have that one. On my initial hit of that Q, that's the only one I have. I'm gonna keep doing it until people stop doing it. To the stage. Okay, let's exit the stage then. And say tata.
Be all sorts of bad if my guitar got wet.
Art.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Willy Hilly churl.
How do I go back again? I completely forgot how to actually skate this. Leave team. There we go. F2. F2. I never do co-op. Like, when the first co-op event happened, they did that whole recap of like, and the first co-op event. I never did that first co-op event where it was like on, it was like over here. I'll show it. The first co-op event, and it was like on the Thousand Wind Temple, and you had to like fight just all the ruin guards in a co-op team. I never did that co-op. Never did it. It was such an optional thing, especially since it used resin. Like, that was back when they, like, events use resin, and that was a bad idea. Really bad idea. Let's do our BP reward. Yay! Let's get stuff. I might buy the second level BP. I normally buy it around when I get close to 30, or when the banner's really good. The banner's not that great. Although, Courtyard Cleansing Pool. Oh my god, Courtyard Cleansing Pool be so good. I mean, it's extra blueprint points to upgrade the blueprint area. That'd be okay. Okay. Nice. Beto. 1 free Beto, please. Thank you. Thank you so much, Beto. Just consolation that girl up. I think that's my second, yeah. That's my second constellation. Can my Arc Frickus Arc Lightning can jump to 2 additional targets. That's cool. So I sometimes play Beidou. I like Beidou. Just very Pacific. Like, if you have an enemy that just gets stun locked like the Abyss Mages, Beidou's just like, oh, well, she's not gonna get effective counter attack damage because they're literally stunned. Nice. I've finally got these Outrealm achievements. Defeat a potential Mechanist Array in co-op mode. Yay! Who else? Complete domains together. Nice. 20 times. Do it 100 times now. You can see that I don't do co-op, like, at all. Meetings of the Outrealms. Series 1. None. Like, literally did that Cryo Regivine event in co-op. And then now I've done this, and then literally complete domain together. That was mostly the Fall Guys event. That was mostly the Fall Guys event. Literally nothing else. Okay, in its weakened states. Yeah, it's pretty good. But that was mostly just that. But you can definitely see the damage fall off that I don't really have. I don't really have good. Defeat all a potential mechanism rate after paralyzing all 4 types of its rune special. Nice. That's nice. That's a nice quest. And that's a lot of Prima Gems. Nice.
I just came up with an awesome new
I'm
route.
hoping that means I don't have to do any more, because I think I've got everything. I know I got everything here. I can exchange everything here now. I don't think you can get any more. But let me just get all the gems, the fragments, because that's the rarer of the bunch. Yeah, I need purple ones, more like purples, a lot of lightnings. I'm more out of weapons, yeah. So that's all of them. Just in case I don't have enough of everything. You know what? I don't have any of these. Yeah, I don't have any of these, so I'm just gonna get all of them first, and then maybe the Crown of Insight if I have enough afterwards. I should do. Yeah, that should be fun. I got a lot. That was very, very fast having that Ghost Girl character. Young Fei? You know what? That's going to plague me. Let's just pull up the character archive. Hung out. Oh yeah, because it's like Hu Tao.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
So you can see who I don't have. I regret not getting Albedo, and I regret not getting Tao. I almost got Eula, but then I just got a very easy Kazuha afterwards. But I really want to do Eula as well. So yeah, I got everybody except quite a few legendaries. So I got all the level 4s. Jinyan, Diana. Yeah. Oh, she's gonna get... I can't wait for her skins. I'm definitely gonna buy her skins. Like, I kind of skipped getting John's skin. Everyone got Barbara's skin because that was like part of an event. And that event was pretty easy. You just need to explore, which is something I'm not doing. And, you know, explore in Inazuma. But let's just keep going. Get that. That's probably enough, actually. 100? Yeah, I only have 48, though. But that's enough, like 48,000. I don't need... How do I need any more? I need, like W1, something like 600, yeah. No, 50 times 10 equals 500, yeah. Yeah, 500? 50 times 10? No. Yeah, it's 500. So I just need to do it 2 more times to get all the money, but it's just money. It's just money. Let's just do what I wanted to do and do the main quests. And then the story quests. No, the main quest. And then random quests and exploring. So let's do some actual quests now. Let's go to the Adventures Guild first. And send off some expedition douche bunnies. Douche bunnies. Oh, my voice is so low and I really hate it. I really hate the fact that my voice is just really low all the time. It's just something I just regret. Regret. Because I did imagine it in a different way. It's annoying. I did believe that everything could change. And everything. Regret by Everything. Well, I think it's just called Regret. Not Regret, but this band is called Everything. It's such a good band. I really like how Andy Fantano talked about how he really wanted pop to go into this direction with pop rock type of mentality. He really wanted pop rock to go like the everything direction, which I kind of agree.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree.
Because Everything is such a good band, and it's such a shame that it's like they're not that popular, but they're popular at least, you know. At least they're popular, but I really did wish that, you know, some bands would just like come out the woodworks and be like, oh hey, Everything kind of like pioneers this. It's like, you know, get rid of this, you know, get rid of Maroon 5, replace everything with them. Be good.
But why would they take action against one of their own?
It's a dicks.
I don't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Hey, emergency provisions like emergency food.
Huh? And who are
God
you?
damn it. It's so
One of
dumb.
Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter.
You know, maybe I should just go into voice training if I really just don't like my voice. To go into voice training. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff I need to do. Like, play all the instruments ever, draw all the drawings ever, play all the games ever, review all the music ever. Start somewhere, I guess. Just stop being a jack of all trades. But yeah, sure. That's one step at a time.
This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Hey. Hey, little boy. Ow. Got a fan call on my shoulder now.
Never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I
What's up,
still be
Franco?
the poor man I am today?
Yeah, sorry for grabbing you like that. You okay? Give you a little space behind me. Fan call. Rat patting time. Rat pats, rat pats, rat pats. Rat pat, rat pat.
My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
Just where I need to sit now. There we go. Microphone there. That'd be good. Da, 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 da.
And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
That's kind of evil.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details.
Because it literally just is taking away your goddamn soul and your memories. I don't know why they think that grabbing someone's vision is a good thing. Unless it's out of greed and just like lack of awareness of what removing a vision actually does.
All I know is that I would perform certain things every month.
Natty boy.
But I don't recall what they were.
Time to get to rest. I finally done that event quest.
It's
Jeez.
not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
That's still your freaking missing vision.
I didn't
Missing
take
memories.
any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We
Killing
should be able
people.
to follow their
Gotcha.
tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I can getcha. Talk to him again.
I never thought that one day I'd be relying on treasure hoarders to prove my innocence.
Yep. Sucks, don't it? Do your quest later. The main quest first, and then I can do random weird quests. What's up, Fanqual? You just keep petting your paws at me. I love you. I love you, Fanqual. Cute rat. There they are. Fox, help us.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We
Fox,
really
help
hit
us.
the
No,
jackpot.
don't walk
I mean,
away.
besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of
does this guy have
pillage
a
and plunder
name?
that will go down in hoarder history.
Oh, isn't this the guy from before?
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after.
Oh no, they all have names. Okay, whatever. Ugh. Cough. My voice is going now. Feel the beat. It's a lot of damage for a person with no artifacts.
Judgment.
Yes, you did.
Oops, like overtime today.
Heal her. Let's heal her up so she doesn't die.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know?
Hey, trying to get underneath the table. Thankful. Right there.
Come on, boss. Think of something.
Yeah, stop it. Just be underneath the quilt.
Not bad, kid. You ever think
What's
of
up,
joining
cutie
the
boy?
treasure
Looking at
hoarders?
me. Up at me.
You
Love you,
somehow
Fanqual.
you.
You're such a cute rat. Oh, rats are so cute. I have like 4 pet rats at the moment. Sadly, one died like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, you miss Patcher boy, don't you? You miss him. You miss Patcher. It's just smart, and they're so smart. Like pet rats are definitely 100% like the smartest animals I've ever had to care for. Like they have nothing on dogs because dogs can be really dumb. And rats can be dumb as well, but the smartest rat is far more smarter than a dog. The only problem is that they just don't last long enough. Like there should be like a situation where we can actually genetically increase their lifespan. Not likely. Word has it you looted Kurosawa's house.
Kurosawa? Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
Where do you get the other stuff from, though?
You've got a
Probably
deal.
from the other guys that complain about lack of food.
Huh?
What? Oh no. Ah! What is it? Oh my god, it's terrible. Ah! I can totally see it. Don't you see it? No.
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah. I had a hunch.
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
I mean, that's where he gets the food from, I guess.
Yes, of course.
And so that's why they took his freaking vision away? Like, doing nice things. Oh, you're doing too many nice things. Vision taken away.
So, we
What?
redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Whatever. Let's go. Not doing a quest yet. Inazuma. DMC. Audio jungle. Can I do that voice? The problem is I've never recorded my voice, so I don't know my range on anything really. So, and plus I get this quite a lot when I go to work. It's like nobody really understands my accent. So I've had like weird suggestions of my accent. Oh, you sound American. Oh, you sound Belarus. You sound Russian. You sound Canadian. It's like I don't know myself. I just stay at home and watch YouTubes. Yeah, that's probably where I get my accent from.
We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
Yeah, these IOUs.
So you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I got a lot of money.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think.
Everything.
Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
Yeah.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice.
Wow. I'd like that. I like that. That's a
If you ask
really good
me,
thing to say.
had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash
true.
now.
True. But people shouldn't make their assumptions based upon that. But yeah, if you're just honest with people, then it's always good. It's always good to be
Of
honest.
course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself.
Rat, 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 rat. Rat, 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 rat. Just, I should probably like put something up there. I got like an extra chair next to me that I can probably put the rats on sometimes. But I don't have anything on it at the moment. I only have like the poo box there sometimes. Well, the carrier case, really. I should probably say that I was into the poop box, but you know.
If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated.
Mm-hmm.
Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now.
Did
I've
he have a
asked
sword
him
on him?
about
Did
his
he?
origins. He told me that it was
Oh,
a
he
gift
did,
from
yeah,
his
never mind.
father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for.
Inazuma, Inazuma.
Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything.
Information, Paimon.
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
Fair enough.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
No. He needs his vision back to get his memories back. We've established this now. What do you even buy here? Any more recipes? That's the thing I want. Oh, and these. Yeah, I want all these. I don't know what they're for. Apparently they're rare. I'm making some. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ice, ice, ice. Ice, ice, ice. Gotta step on the ice. Oh no, I slipped and broke my neck. It's your sword, dude. Enjoy the sword.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
I guess. I mean, there wasn't any food.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything.
Yep.
Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand.
I mean, kindness is its own reward.
But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Yeah, mind if we have a look?
This sword was once wielded by my father.
Your dad was a dick.
I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act.
Sorry, I definitely need to
scolded me
get a mute button
severely.
before you on.
What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
The words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now.
Yep.
Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use of virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up.
No close up, dude. Jesus Christ.
The Tenryo
You're definitely not
seized
a
my vision.
main character with that
And the
face.
very people I was so desperately trying to help refused
That
to
was really
understand
rude,
me.
sorry. Your face is ugly. You're not a main character.
And the irony of all of it
Main
is,
character.
I
Original.
somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision.
Seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision.
So we can never be ambitious. Thank you, Paimon, for the reassuring words.
Let's go find the next poor soul.
We don't even help him out. We just kind of just, well, you're fucked. I guess we didn't. Well, kind of helped out the first guy. The second guy is just like, well, you're in debt and you lost all your memories.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive.
Lip nom nom. Thank while licking my fingers. So cute. Thank you for the grooming. Groom, 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 groom. Groom, 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 groom. Lick, 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 lick. That's a lot of licks.
This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him.
Lum, 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 lum. Lum, 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 lum. No, like cute rats just licking my fingers.
Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though,
No.
It's
Cutie
just
rat.
because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place,
Possessed,
he'll be right
what?
as rain in no time.
What? Exorcism?
Did something happen?
Who are you?
It's a couple of guys who are up to no good. Starting making trouble in your neighborhood.
I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
Jesus Christ, Inazuma is just full of like people just act first, think later.
No, you got it so wrong. We just came here to,
I like how. Oh, that's what they're doing now. They're making it so that Paimon's talking less and the Traveler's talking a little bit more. I've noticed that. I just noticed that now. Like, there's so many like things that just like go the wrong way, and Paimon's just like trying to go like, oh no, crap, and then you have to step in.
Disciples.
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Make Your Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here
Extra
and
doubt.
overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently.
I love you
He's still
too, Franco.
recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world.
Noble.
And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him.
Not like the other guys, just kind of was taught to stare at things. Oh no, to not dodge. Ugh. Don't dodge.
But then,
You can deflect blows with your mind. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind.
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since.
Well, yeah.
He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism.
That's dumb. You should have realized that. You'd think there would be bigger news by now. That's, oh hey, you lose your vision. No, they forget a lot of stuff. Nah, demons. Possession.
But if I'm honest,
Whatever.
I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
Isn't like, even if exorcisms were real, wouldn't it be damaging to the soul anyway?
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
you haven't heard of it? It's the
I
largest
have.
shrine on Narukami Island.
Paimon hasn't.
The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself.
That place up there. That place is a good vantage point. I love that place.
Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine.
Doubt.
The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
Yeah, we're gonna stop it. Definitely.
So, losing your vision can cause possession?
No.
Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
God damn it. Possession. They're just losing their ambition. Ah!
Sensei will be fine. I'm sure of it. He's a strong person.
Ah!
I just hope Sensei doesn't have to endure this much longer.
Wait, oh. Time to call the god of time. Oh, I mean Paimon. For 1 less than an hour.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness.
It was, what, in less than 40 minutes?
Just
Jeez.
now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's, his senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue.
I'm an idiot. Junior.
The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon.
He needs his vision back to be back to his normal self. Jesus Christ. How do people not adding 2 plus 2 together?
Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water.
I guess it's because
If
the
it wakes
whole...
up,
Oh,
he is sure to be
well,
thirsty.
the friggin' Shogun wouldn't do that to our people. He's obviously taking away visions for an other reason. No, well, we don't know why they're taking away the visions, but we do know it's not a good thing. And you shouldn't just, like, bow down to it, but try not bowing down to a Shogun, I guess. That's why a lot of people are trying to leave. What the fuck are you? Nondescript guy.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
How you doing, Tranquil? Tranquil. Rup, rup, rup. Oh, suspicious persons. Footsteps.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Yes. An iron point just randomly in a box. They never do this thing. You'd think they would use that more, but there was a quest where I was just like, what do I do? Oh, yes, there was a bounty hunter quest. Hey, you. You could tell that I'm on an adventure. Yeah, you look like someone often goes out on adventures. Yes, that's what I just said. I'm not the same language. I'm still the descendant of pirates after all. I have pretty keen eyes. Okay. There's another thing I could talk to you about. Are you looking for treasure? Oh, you heard about that? I do have a treasure map from my ancestors. The treasure that leads belongs to me and no one else. However, my ancestors were pirates who once occupied Sakurai Island. The clues on the treasure map are probably still on that island. For all the Kaiju Commission's fault. We came up with some stupid reason to force the island residents out. Now I have no use for this treasure map. Come to think of it, there's been a legend of a pirate treasure circulating to generations of Sakurai Island. Oh, it could be, I don't know, related? After my ancestors left, could the Kaiju Commissions have already taken the treasure for themselves? Probably not. Thank you for the hint of something that's on that island. More. Lucky dog achievements, lucky dog accessories. So it's kind of useless now. They're very early on. type of thing. Gain health, opening a treasure chest. It's like, That game, you'll start to notice that's kind of crap. What's up, Vanquil? Why are you climbing up to me now? You've hidden behind me for like a good 10 minutes. You okay? You wanna go anywhere? Tucking my shoulder? Good down there? Nope, just gonna chill behind me. Okay. Chill behind me on my shoulders. Da da da. That time.
Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
Slash! Let's kill him! Slash, slash, dead. Well, get rid of that guy. Whoever he was.
How did you catch up with me?
I took
So
my
quickly.
time, dude.
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
I can't believe she can say all that without her mouth moving.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day.
Back
Long
in the
before
day.
you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai? Yes, that's me.
Why did you run?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
Why are you there?
When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together.
Oh, you said he
I
self-taught.
had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Again, losing their ambition after losing their vision.
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art.
Yeah, but still don't like the idea that that he claims to be self-taught, and apparently he was taught under a master.
Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him.
Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Meikyo Shisui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself.
So interesting, isn't it? Hmm? Like full on tilted his tail all the way up. You're like a freaking dog raising his tail.
Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now.
Dun,
The exorcism is
dun.
probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Probably the opposite. We should have done. We should have just brung him along. Whatevs. Come on. This quest is full of sadness.
You're saying he isn't possessed?
No crap, mate.
Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
The vision.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
What's up, Uncle? You okay?
I'm sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty.
He just lost his vision, so yes, you can rule it out.
And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
He just lost their vision. I hate this type of storytelling in some situations where the viewer knows exactly the reason why, but then like, oh, what's the problem here? Oh, well, he lost his vision. Visions are like freaking god blessings. Like, you'd think losing it would be like a big deal. You'd think it would be a massive deal. Oh, he lost his vision. Oh, but he's now like going crazy. Must be something completely unrelated.
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
Yeah.
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me.
Let's just understand the whole situation here.
I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself.
Yeah, so they're gonna study this. It's like, oh hey, using a vision actually does terrible things to people.
Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
I'm glad to join you.
Sure. After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden Children from her.
Oh yeah, our quest. We can continue on. My voice, it's going again. Wait, get some water. Oh yeah, I need to say that properly. A water bottle. That's definitely how you say it. Shaking my head. Zoom. Yeah, that's fine. We can get all the way up there. I'm just gonna zoom. Screw walking. Let's just zoom. Riku's here. Riku from Final Fantasy X. It's not really an underrated character. I think everyone loved Riku, and that's why they put her in 10-2 with Yuffie. Yuffie? Not Yuffie. Yuna. Stone. I thought that was like a shop, and you just talk to the stone. That'd be weird.
Another bad one?
I'm gonna put Vanquil back in his cage, so give me a second. Where's my thing? There you go, be right back. Go on, Vanquil. Cutie boy time. I'm gonna like pet you. And then I'm gonna kiss you. And then I'm probably gonna give you some food after the stream. Is that okay? Is that okay? Blah, 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 blah. I'm back. Da, da, da. Let's do
Everything is negotiable.
up to this
except
quest, I
overtime.
think. Let's get up to here at least.
Do you think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now?
Pink hair, interesting.
It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
She probably has.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, It must be a possession, right?
No.
This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
Because he had ambition. Because he lost his vision. Sorry to repeat myself. It's kind of irritating.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit. But then does that mean he... yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness.
It's not it either.
As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision.
Oh my
For to be
gosh.
stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Yay, Miko. Elite energy, Miko.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
The lack of vision.
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these? Lady, I'm not sure I understand. The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions.
That's like on the nose. Yeah, that's...
Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's enough.
Go on, Anzai, you can do it.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from?
Followed us. Oh, we teleported, so he wouldn't have followed us.
Follow us the whole way here?
I guess we should. If I walked, then yeah, let's pretend.
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day the same thing happens to them?
Damn.
I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
I like this voice actor as well. I like the breathy, like, agitated voice. It's very interesting.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand.
Nice.
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise, and I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again.
Good payoff to the story. We actually helped somebody instead of like, oh hey, you got IOUs? Bye.
But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
Well, can we talk to Lady Yai now?
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
I guess, but he's still lost his ambition. He's now just like passing it on to his disciples.
Traveler, a moment, please.
Yay! Let's
Lady
get some
Yai
Yai
has
to
some
Lady
words for
Yai.
you.
Lady Yai Miko. To Miko. Let's keep going.
So, my intuition was correct.
So when's your banner?
The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Everything's forked. And if YouTube is listening, I said the very British word
I have high hopes for you,
fork.
child. Don't disappoint me.
Not the swear words, just the utensil. I'm just saying it in a very British accent. Fork.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Hey. Let's gonna be the end of the quest. I'll keep going. Let me see if there's any offer. Nice. Rewards. Nice. Level 2? What do you get for level 2? What's this? What's this thing? Is that a special effect? This is where we can just use the things. What's the thing on here? When your character element type is electro and the elemental energy is less than... slowly generate energy for them. Okay. So this is... oh, this is for all the electric all cost of will, so... increasing this increases all the electro Ghana things. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go here. Just trying to figure out where that is. Is it down here? It's probably underneath here. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this. I'm just gonna try and find it. It's definitely underneath here. There it is. Sneaky. Oh my god, I don't have enough. What the frick was that up there? Yeah, it's one of those special reward things. Sneaky. Uh-oh. Funny. Why? Sneaky. Uh-oh. Funny. Droll. Blah. I'll deal with those commissions later. Into the headquarters. Yeah. Deal with these quests. Maybe.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes?
Nice cutscene. Shush.
Ayaka!
Oh no.
Huh?
Toma. Oh, I get to finally meet her.
Traveler, Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
So we didn't really help at all.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Yeah.
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
If only, jeez. If only that's the way to make friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she can now. I can now see her too.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Well, why isn't he on the banner with you? Huh? Huh? Some friends not being on the same banner. Bruh. I don't know. They're saving characters, I guess.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
It seems to be a fate worse than death.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightning's flash, the wind's assault, and the rain's descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
If you fight the Vision Hunter Kree, I
You will?
guess.
Really?
I mean, you kind of blackmailed me into it. Like, well, not really blackmail, but like moral standpoint mailed me into this. It's like, oh, people are really being screwed over. And if I don't help out, it's not going to get sorted. It's like holding a baby in front of you and it's crying. It's like, please, help stop this baby crying.
Naturally.
It's like, nah.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we can move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Hey. Ba, 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 ba. I hope it's like an instant teleport.
Well, here we
Yay, nice.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
Some friend. Definitely a servant.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Behind locked doors. People plan the world.
Once the number of
I forget
ceremonial
what that
affairs
phrase means.
conducted in the city began
What
to
that phrase
decline,
is.
our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
Yes. What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun?
The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
Is no one else fighting the
issue
Vision
is
Hunt
this.
Decree?
For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree is one of indifference.
Ah, that's why.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
I guess that's why they're just kind of indifferent about, like, oh, hey, my master's lost a vision. Big whoop. Oh, but you now can train us. Oh, it must be unrelated. Oh, it's an annoying part of the quest, but whatever.
Nevertheless,
Good ending of
in
the
addition
quest.
to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sango no Miya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group.
That's not going for the microphone. Should not. Like,
To say a little more about Sango no Miya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt decree.
have you raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt
Of
decree?
course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped.
That seems suspicious.
They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the shogun's decisions.
Ah, okay.
They
That
have
is
no interest in
blind
discussing
followers.
anything.
That's not a good democracy.
It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
Probably. I have no further questions.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Okay, Paimon, shoot.
What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
Kinda, I don't know, a kind of crappy backup plan if you ask me.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Must have been where Venti went, what?
The problem we are facing right
I don't
now is
understand
that
that.
Master
I don't-
Masakatsu, who is providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
It's only right that he should be saved too.
Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
So you're offloading that job to me, huh?
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagonohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Oof, that's a lot.
You want to know who you'll be meeting in Hanamizaka? Let's just say they'll be easy to find. You'll see what I mean when you get there.
I know exactly who it is. Is there a doggo here? Oh, it's a doggo. Woof. I need to get a picture of this character eventually. Yeah. Oh, that shows me. Ah! Ah, go away. No, no, don't. Ugh, don't waste. Didn't realize that shows you. Whatever. That's a dumb fucking mechanic. I just wasted some food in the panic. Whatever. Hey, Toma.
Hey, all finished? I've been keeping watch, and I'm happy to report that everything is fine and dandy.
Like an hour of fireworks. I'm so hungry. Might end it here soon. The chest just randomly here. Doom, doom, doom. Might end it a little bit later on. Somewhere around here. Should do it now. What time is it? Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna probably just get some food and do this tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do this tomorrow. I'm gonna play some Hades on 10 at 12 British summertime time UTC Universal Standard Time. Yeah, UTC I think it's called. And yeah, I think it is like a memory leak issue with streaming on Streamlabs because it just slowly increases my RAM. It's been going up from 9 to 12 gigs, so I think not having too long streams and probably having it cut up a bit. Like, it doesn't matter because like when YouTube goes on, I can just end the stream on Streamlabs and then close it to reset the memory leak issue and then re-establish it. So yeah, I think it is just a memory leak issue on the program itself. So yeah, just don't have long streams. So I'll just end it now. Continue with the Inazuma quest. I'm just gonna do my dailies and then I'm probably just gonna kill this guy. I should do that on screen to get Kazua's thing leveled up, but yeah. I mean, I'll eventually do it again because there's no quest. It's just a world boss. I would like to play through this Pyrohyrus Davis. I would really like to see this boss. It gives you stuff as well. Ooh. Yeah, but I'll do that eventually. On stream. You know, stuff. So tomorrow, Hades at 12.
Don't we have a job to do?
Genshin Impact later on in the night as well. And then I'll have my schedule up for next week, which I'm going to be streaming a little bit less, but I'll just be streaming on the weekends because work. Yep, there goes my alarm. For food. Sorry, need to go now. Bye guys, thank you for watching. Yellow, goodbye. It's a bad outro, I'm still trying to figure it out. Bientôt, still learning my French. I'm terrible at French. Like, I just need to keep saying it fluently. Je parle in French en petit. It's so terrible. I'm terrible. Right.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
Yep. And I'm working overtime now. Bye. Need to turn on the music. Where is it? Where is it? Outro. Bye. Bye.